What's up, guys? A while back, I've made a post on Reddit called My Speed Training Tier List. This was it. Just quickly, I thought, hey, I could make a video. Maybe I'll like link some maps that are good for speed practice because I get asked by my friends a bit. And people not only were they asking for more maps here, but also there were definitely like some map they didn't understand why I put some maps there. This is my old tier list. I made a new one, and this is the current tier list. I would say this is pretty much my opinion. Like, this is pretty accurate. And you might see some funny things like benchmark, and then ICQ isn't in the benchmark category. And these are not errors, actually. I've done that on purpose. This is the burst, long burst practice or whatever. And you would think, isn't that a benchmark? And I would say, yes, it kind of is, but ICQ, for example, is really good for like pushing to like a new BPM that's for new BPM that's unreached before, because of the like it's such a simple rhythm, such a simple map that it's actually just good for just like getting practice to actually get the feeling of how it's supposed to be tapped. Since tapping for streams is literally just finding the motion and then just continuing the motion. You find the motion and you just try to learn the motion, ingrain it in your brain until you're unable to do it wrong. Now, what I have to say, all the maps here, pretty much these are not speed practice in my opinion. In my opinion, these shouldn't be used for speed practice. Since, first of all, you will see that these are basically really just stream maps, or they have a part in them which is extremely stream heavy. So like Pretender, for example, isn't that speed. Like it's pretty chill until they hit you with the 8-star streams. So that's why I wouldn't recommend to play the Pretender. Where's music? Thank you. Hey, let's start with the top. My absolute favorite map in the game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, my absolute favorite map in the game. I have so many difficulties on this. Oh my god. Man, I started playing this no mod back in the ancient days, like fucking 1984. This is the best map. Absolutely incredible. Like, let's look. This is the hard part, and it's just it's just finger control. It's so good. Yeah. This is so draining for your stamina. This is really, really good. This is finger control, but it's not finger control that's like exaggerated to a point where it's like almost never used to that extent. Like, for example, this map, Archangeloid. There are no angels here. Still, really good map, but this has finger control to a point where I would say this is unusable. You won't ever need that much finger control. Like, it's so rare to have finger control that like this needed in an actual map. This is why it's still an S tier. It's still an S tier because it's just so difficult, but a bit unusable. Similar to like for example, Grand Senpai maps. Have you ever seen a Grand Senpai map? He maps. You press Control A on his Kirumi Sungeki. You press Control A and you see there's like very little very few notes in the middle. I think this one's the most extreme. Nope. Was it start? Oh yeah, start. Like, you can see he doesn't like putting notes in the middle. It's like, yeah, this is aim. This is really difficult aim. If you can play this, you're god, but you won't ever need it. Okay, let's go to my second favorite map in the game. Epiphany. I love Epiphany. 5 minutes long or something? Whoever mapped this, I love him. Whoever mapped this, I just love them. Oh my god. 6 minutes 57 seconds of just it's all bursts, jumps, bursts. Oh, yeah. You should play Epiphany. I love this map. Is one of the maps you can definitely brain deadly spam like 6 times in a row, and that's your entire play session. I've done that a lot. Its aim, its aim, its speed, its stamina. Yeah. Okay, you might be asking, hey, why is it stamina? There's literally like no stream in here, and I disagree with streams being stamina. Streams is just technique, pretty much. For me, stamina is having being able to play like high BPM finger control for a long time, like a lot of bursts for a long time. I forgot the name, so we're going over it later. Let's go to this one. Near distant future. Wait, no. Yeah, near distant future. Here we've got near distant future, epic map, similar to Epiphany, a lot of bursts, but less aim intensive and less burst spam, but a lot more finger control. There's also this part which is doubles, triples. This is good. Oh, look at those doubles. I don't think BTMC can play that. Absolute banger song. With a few streams. This is definitely harder than the near distant future. More aim, more bursts, slightly longer streams. Oh, look at that. And then, yeah, hit them with the jumps into bursts. Really cool map. Less finger control. More. It's got maybe 3 streams again, but these streams are longer. And yeah, it's pretty similar to Epiphany. You can spam this in the same way, but you 100% need no fail here, because it's so easy to just die on the streams here. Then everyone knows this is Kimi no Kyoko. I don't think I need to even explain much what this is. This is peak ranked finger control. This is finger control that will be useful. This is no like a lot of doubles in a row and then there's a random triple here. No, this is just usable. A few doubles, then there's a triple, maybe a long burst. Yeah, look at this. This is so good. Yeah, good map, play it. Next map. Matt's Core. No. Xenobeat. To be specific, the unranked one. This one. This one. My scores are all gone. I love it when map first update the maps. Yeah, map. You can hear it. Yeah. Yeah, not much to say, do I? Like, this is just the entire map. The entire map is just this. This is definitely stamina. So, what you have to do is actually, you need to speed this map down, okay? You need to speed this map down. People use Auto Trainer to speed up maps. You need also to use Auto Trainer to slow down maps, okay? This will kill your fingers. Definitely a no-fail map. This has so little breaks, so few breaks that you definitely need no-fail to not die. Because eventually your fingers will die. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe after this part you just give up and then like here you just lose like 15% AC or whatnot. Good map. Good map. Next map. Ooh, what do we have here? Matt's Core. And once again the unranked one. Yep. This got a few long bursts in the middle of the just like burst spamming. Like triple spams and then a few 5-note bursts, and then there's also pretty long bursts here. Like maybe 12 notes. But be careful. This part, if you single tap, you will die. You need no fail for this part. This is just... yeah. This is a very long time without any breaks. Play it. Maybe slow down. Very potentially slow it down. We have gate openers. We've got the triples, so much. This is just the biggest no-fail map ever. Oh my god. It's so difficult, and then they just hit you with like long streams. I mean, not long streams, but like long bursts. For me, a long burst is a long stream, okay? I'm sorry. Like, that is so difficult, but if you can play that, you're really well off. This could also be used as a... maybe as a benchmark thing. but I wouldn't. But you're going to be very inconsistent on this map. It's so difficult. You're going to be very inconsistent. So don't use it as a benchmark. Unless you just build different, and I guess it would work. Here we've got. She runs. Yep. I think somewhere around here this just picks up. Crazy song. Finger control burst. Yep. Yep. Very good. Kills your fingers. Pretty good. Oh, such a fun map. The stop sign. All eyes on me. Stop sign. It's a fucking stop sign. No fucking way. Holy shit, guys. Oh my god. Was? You're not the father? Holy shit. No side for this guy. Oh my god. Wait, that's not the part. Oh. Oh yeah, right here. Long burst. Triples. Singles. Long burst. Triples, 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 singles, triples, long bursts, triples, long bursts. This part is, if you manage to, like, getting this down is so satisfying, really good. And then it pretty much continues with that, and it's got jumps, you know, it's got all the good stuff. But especially because of this part right here, I love this map. Very good. And then we have Mr. YouTube will demonetize me, kill myself. I actually recommend you can play this map. It's really low BPM. It's like 170 BPM. You can speed this up, but what I recommend is actually doing this. Circle size 4. For me personally, CS5 makes my hand, my aim hand really tense on speed, and with my aim hand is tense, and my tapping hand's also going to be tense, which makes me play a lot worse. So I recommend actually lowering the CS. I mean, you're trying to learn speed here, not aim, so there's no, like, you don't really have to play on CS5 unless you're trying to get like the full experience of the actual map and not just for the practice. Yeah, very, very difficult map, very difficult. 0 breaks. Then we got the next map, which is probably the only you could call it stream map in like the higher levels. It's like actually difficult streams. Kyoran Hey Kids. The loft one. It's got a lot of triples, a lot of bursts, a lot of jumps. And it has actual like death stream parts. Yeah, right here. This is a death stream, but it's not an incomprehensibly like long death stream. Like, it's fine if there's not that many death streams in the map. Because if there are a lot of death streams, then you might just start cheesing them. And if you cheese them, you gain bad technique. You get the experience of playing it wrong, and once you have played it wrong too often, that's mind block. So I recommend this map. Clarity. I don't know how the fuck Matthew can FC this map. With like, what is this accuracy? Actually, that's a lie. Every single Matthew scores. Like, how the fuck can he FC that with that hack? Yep. The usual. Finger control. Jumps. Good. Yeah, you will. I think you're starting to see a pattern here. All the good maps just have a bunch of fucking bursts in them, okay? Bunch of bursts, not that many streams. Here you go, slow motion. Everyone knows slow motion, come on. Like, whoa, it's like... This part, you need good speed for playing triples like this in a row. This map has a lot of bursts and a fair amount of finger control. And it's actually farm, and that's why it's pretty easy to be consistent on this map. So this doesn't tilt as much if you're good enough, which is a big factor for me. Then we have Egg Pain. The Tower of Heaven Egg Pain by Castellan. This is literally, yep, this is this. Yep. Doubles, doubles, triples, doubles, 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 triples, doubles, 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 triples, doubles, 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 triples, and then on the div spec it's gonna be triple, triple, and then there's gonna be a single, there's gonna be single tap. Yep, this is just like the most cracked fan control. This is awesome warm up. If you can play this, like, oh my god, I love you. I wanna marry you if you can play this. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, finger control. Oh. Fun fact, this map like barely got any buffs. How the fuck? Why is this not buffed by anything? Yeah, I don't understand how Zexa works, man. What the fuck? Next map, C-Mob, Freedom Dive. Except it's just not Freedom Dive at all. I don't know. Yeah, first, this is just... Starts a crazy fucking song. Absolute, like, I call this autism music. Like, what the fuck am I listening to? Pretty much C-Mob mapping, but at a pretty high BPM for like 5 minutes, and this also kills your stamina. No fail, definitely. Oh wait, it's HP 0. Never mind, you're fine. Archangelo. I've already talked about this. There are the angels here. I already talked about this map. Absolute fucked up finger control. Fucked up stamina, fucked up finger control. This map leans a lot on the side of long bursts. There are a lot of long bursts here. Yup. Just finger control, long bursts. So much long bursts. So many long bursts. Yup. So, well, this isn't the best speed practice map because long bursts can be too difficult. This is definitely one of the most challenging maps, but maybe not the best speed practice map. So it's only an 80, even though it's this difficult. Someone tried to tell me, tier list is horrid. How can there are no angels maybe not be S tier? This is the stamina peak of Osu. And then, stamina peak. Fuck yeah, this is death. This is like actual death. But if you want to have actual death, you could then long stream practice would be S plus tier. Like, oh yeah, this is the best stream practice map. Like, oh, this is really difficult, so it's good, right? Like, no. That's not how it works. Oh, next one. Over the Flood. There's the other one. The other one no one talks about. The Hobbies one. This is actually a lot more long bursts and actually jumps with flow aim. Like, these are pretty spaced. I love the rhythms in this one. The rhythms here, I love them. They're so good. But if you ever play this, cut out the fucking ending. Cut out the fucking ending. Like, make it stop here. Okay, it's 4:14 and it just continues until like a minute later. Like, what the fuck? Then also, cut out the intro. Like, this is just 35 seconds of nothing. Yeah, keep that in mind. If you're new to like speed and you like struggle with seeing, like, if you're not like, yeah, I can FC a 7-star on like just a relatively good session, like, I don't know, some DT 7-star, then you probably shouldn't speed this up. I'm gonna gatekeep you. Yeah, that's right, I'm gonna gatekeep you because of your aim from the speed map, because it's just too difficult. I don't want you to have any bad habits because you like tense up too much. Tensing up while you aim, not good. Maurice, how do you spell this shit? Oh yeah, Morsi, this diff, Emus extra. This is really fun. You got finger control, and it looks fucked up to play, but it's actually playable, which is the fun part. This map looks incredibly fucked up to play if you speed it up, because of like just sliders and some finger control. Just looks scary, but pretty doable. Just be careful of this one part. Long stream and flow aim, GG's, man. Song goes hard, so it gets 80 instead of B tier. You know what? All of these maps, they aren't particularly great for improving speed, so I'm not even gonna talk about them. These, you can use them for improving speed. I'm not gonna talk about them, except this one. This one's special. Welcome! I found it! Welcome to practice. Wrong diff, level 1. It's extremely simple rhythm with extremely low, okay, not extremely low D, but very low D. OD7. Now we were like, oh, OD7 is like mashable, but the thing is, OD7 is not only mashable, it's forgiving. And you wanna practice something you can't play yet on forgiving difficulty. This is forgiving, that's why it's good. Like OD10 requires you to already be proficient at 200 BPM. If anyone's asking me that I think should in theory be able to stream 200 BPM, I give them this map and then they very often are able to play it. Because they can slightly overstream, they can slightly understream, and they won't ever get punished for it because it's OD7. And that's good to get like the hang of the tapping technique. This is why I recommend this. Yep. And that's it. That was my tier list for maps, and now you should have a decent idea of what maps you can play and what maps you can't play. Happy grinding, guys.